Stone Man Stage introduces a super cute but really tough to hit new enemy, Baby Hard Hat! Aw, bouncing around clamoring for something to drink. Don't worry, there's enough water for everyone. And I got Charge Kick, I'll show this off, and here's a trick to pull off. Ooh, ha! And you can tell that Mega Man makes those noises, ooh and ha, when he slides, because he opens his mouth. Anyways, that is a difficult trick, because if you misjudge your jump at all, you will get hit by the Hard Hat's shot. Ah, but you noticed I didn't get hit there. That's because Charge Kick can slide through just about anything. Unlike Rockman, who can't slide through rocks. Go figure. Ooh, secret passage. G? There's no G in awesome. Okay, fine, I'll take it. Yes, secret passages abound in this stage. And watch this. Oh, the excitement! Precision aiming at its finest! Don't get used to it. That's about the last of it you're gonna see. 3, 2, 1, gone. Ugh! The seeds of missing have been so tragic. Phew. Alright, chance to catch my breath. There's a lot of stuff I wanted to talk about in that first section of the level there. Unfortunately, I don't always have enough time to say everything that I want to say, don't always get a chance to explain things as thoroughly as I'd like, such as in Wave Man Stage. I was talking about the jet ski being the first real, not rush vehicle, emphasis on vehicle, to appear in the series. You could count the magnet beam or items 1, 2, and 3, but I was using vehicle in the sense that it was something that you could ride in, and also have a great deal of control over, which doesn't really fit with magnet beam items 1, 2, and 3. So, explanation explained. This is a little weird. The first shot goes through the wall, the second one blows a hole in it, and allows me access to this secret room. Kinda weird. And this item is a great item! Alright, well that's a good item, but this is a great item! M-Tank! The M doesn't actually stand for that was just added for emphasis. An M-Tank will allow you to fully recover not only your health energy, but also all of your special weapon energy. Whoa, living on the edge there. It's a great item. Now, of course, to balance it, you can only carry one at a time, and also they're very rare. They only appear in a couple places in the game, and Eddie doesn't drop them randomly flip-top. So, use them carefully, wisely, judiciously, and you'll go far. That's my good advice for you. I love this. Just slide right through the armored enemies. It's great. Now up here we have another one of those walls that you can walk through, and I would have loved to have seen this used more in later parts of the game, but unfortunately, it's not. It would have been a neat secret to add. And for whatever reason, you can walk back to that previous screen and then back here. I don't know why that's there. Oh, danger! Danger! Don't do that at home! Unless it's fun and impressive, in which case, definitely do it at home. Well, this is the most platforming-intensive section of Stone Man Stage, because up until this point, and the rest of the stage, really, is all about fighting enemies. Not a lot of platforming skill necessarily required. Hey, Flip Top, give me something useless, buddy! An extra life, alright, super rad! The thing with extra lives is that Mega Man 5 gives you more extra lives than any other Mega Man game. And I'm doing this just because I like the animation for Charge Kick. It's great. Not as great as an M-Tank. Oh, but it's close. I was saying something. See, this is the problem with commentary, is I get so wrapped up in things, and I want to talk about a bunch of different things. Oh, no! No! Oh, bad! In case you just missed it, I accidentally used my M-Tank. What a waste. Take it out on everything. You there, little hard hat, you go tell Stone Man that Mega Man is... Ugh. Never send someone else's minion to do your own dirty work. Stone Man! Mega Man is growing impatient with your insolence, and he has come here to destroy you, and you can tell that he's serious because he's talking in the third person. Stone Man is essentially just the Thing from the Fantastic Four with a penchant for bouncing. Whoa, and you can slide through him too. That's pretty nice. He's one of the easiest bosses in the game, and his stage is fairly straightforward too, so he's a good pick to go to first. And also, unlike Mega Man 4, you can't line yourself up perfectly in the middle and then magically appear in the middle of the screen when you're getting your weapon here. Go see my run of Mega Man 4 to see what I'm talking about in case you're totally clueless. Of course, going here first might not be as useful as you'd think, because you get Power Stone. you got Power Stone. I got Power Stone. I'm just sharing it with you. I'll talk about that in a moment. But first I want to point out that Mega Man 5 has a lot of throwbacks to Mega Man 3. Mega Man 4 kind of emulated 2. 5 kind of emulates 3. First of all, you've got the password screen with the red and blue dots, which wasn't in 4, it was in 3. So, a lot of little things that I've noticed that are similar between 5 and 3. I'll point out more along the way. But now, let's go to Napalm Man Stage, favorite boss in the game. Mega Man 5 has an unusually high number of enemies that are super cute, like these big fluffy kitty cats who just want to climb up on your lap and claw your face off. If you don't get rid of them immediately, they will leap around and tear you apart. It's bad. Kind of like Power Stone is bad. As you can see, it's got a kind of strange attack pattern, and it does leave you vulnerable while it's being fired, so it's the most useless weapon in the game. You can't use it anywhere. Pointless. I mean, look at this. It bounces off the metal cannon there. Why even try and use it? So this section here, this one right here, looks more dangerous than it really is. If you just charge up your blaster and fire, keep charging and firing, you get through here fine. Run away! Okay, so you can't actually... you can slide on top of them, but I wouldn't recommend trying to slide into them with Charge Kick. There are a few things that Charge Kick just can't handle. That should have actually destroyed it. The water wave went through it. Did you see that? Strange. And you'll notice that water wave shoots out 3 waves at first, and then 2, and then 1 as it hits other enemies, and the waves start to dissipate. Interesting. Well, it's kind of obvious that there's some way to get this. I would have liked to have seen a couple of spots where it's not so obvious that there's a secret passageway here. That would have been really neat to me. Now this guy is standing under a waterfall, yet he's destroyed by a waterfall. Go figure. Napalm Man Stage has a lot of enemies that, if you take them out immediately, aren't any trouble, but if you let them go at all, very tough to contend with. Which is why we're taking them all out now. Ah! Could it be that Power Stone is useful? Could it be I just kicked a helicopter to death? This game is great. And that little nook where I was standing, you can actually stand in and wait to see what Flip Top gives you without needing to hang out on the ladder. It's nice. Ha! I have no time for you! I love the outside section. It gives more variety to the stage. It spices things up. Ah, the letter N. Wait, I thought we were spelling awesome. There's no N in the awesome. Given the letters we've collected in this video so far, it sounds more like we're spelling Ogson or something. Need to go back to spelling class. More enemies that can be bad news. I guess most enemies are bad news, but these in particular, if you're too close when you hit them, you'll get smacked. As a reminder, I'm not using any turbo controllers or any cheats or anything like that in here. I just practice a lot to do this. Ah! With a lot of practice and lots of trial and error, you can make Power Stone hit lots of different things, so it is far more useful than it originally looks. Fire the missiles! Yes, these are strange enemies, because you can't kill them. You can damage them all you like, but you can't ever apply enough damage to actually destroy them, not that I've ever seen anyhow. And I'm trying out Power Stone here. I'm trying to do something that's really fun, but it's not quite working. If you line them up perfectly, see this? You can rapid-fire Power Stone, because normally it takes forever for all of the stones to leave the screen, but if you line up the missiles just right, that's their name, missiles, you can go and just knock them apart, but, you know, they don't actually get knocked apart, because they're kind of invincible. Napalm Man should really be made out of the same material that the missiles are, because, well, he's just draining his energy. I'm draining his energy left and right. That would be silly if he just came in there and drained his own energy, and I just stand back in the corner. Don't worry, you'll take care of yourself. No, Napalm Man is my favorite boss. I love the color scheme, I love the multiple attacks, even if he's got a really predictable pattern. I just think he's got a cool design, and the tanks in the background don't hurt either. Alright, now I'm really starting to collect some of the nice weapons that are really going to make these videos even more interesting than ever before. Yes, it is possible.